Hey, hey, YouTube! We are back with episode 7 of our SFO Grimhammer playthrough, playing as the Witch King of Naggarond, Malekith himself.
Lord of the Black Tower.
So, we ended last time laying siege to Hag Grief with Crone Hellebron. We've got Admiral Leech building up his forces a little bit, while trying to find where Sniksh wandered off to with Malice Darkblade. I think we've successfully burned everything to the ground in Nobbler Country. Did we? No, we're still at war with Sniksh. Okay. I was curious if we had actually declared, if we had had peace with him yet, but nope. Okay. So that's all there, and let's go ahead and keep on keeping on. We're going to take Hag Grief probably next turn, and as well as the Circle of Destruction, as long as Naggarond, I think that's what their name is, doesn't throw up too much resistance, which they're already probably dealing with Torox.
Malekith, Lord of the Black Tower and King of Naggaroth.
Defensive alliance? No thank you. I don't want to be dragged into any of your fights. Would not look forward to that.
The one true King of the Truki.
Peace tree from Naggarond? No. No, you guys are just gonna die. That's how that story's gonna end.
I am King of the Truki.
What do they want? A defensive alliance? No thank you. You're probably gonna get wiped out by clan... what was it? Rictus, I think it was. Okay, so we just got Ascension through battle. We're gonna have to get that pretty soon here.
Of Naggaroth.
So let's go ahead. Let's go take Hag Grief. Yeah, decisive victory. Works for me. And oh man. Oh, I can't not sack it. That's just too much. Oh, this is gonna come back to bite me, I'm sure, but man, that's a ridiculous sum right there.
Blood Queen of Harganeth.
Probably gonna lose that.
I feel pain's shame.
Let's go to the Circle of Destruction. And we can't, we'd auto-resolve that fight, but we'd lose a Black Ark Corsair unit. Let's see, is this a... Okay, so this is an open fight. They have more infantry than us. We have a lot more Dark Shards. Our Dark Shards, I can shoot just as far as theirs. Let's go ahead and fight this battle. We're going to try to protect our Dark Shards as much as possible. They're going to be doing the brunt of our work, along with our Sorceress and Malekith. So I think what we're going to do is actually have a smaller, tighter formation.
Bolt throwers! Dark shards! Corsairs!
With some Dread Spears on the flanks.
Battle ready!
These guys, the chariots should be able to catch up to the Dark Riders, or at least intercept them.
Merciless warriors!
Sorceress of Grund!
The true King.
I'm gonna put Malekith kind of out front so that he can go out and scope out the enemy a little bit.
Setting forth. Death awaits.
That's gonna really decimate.
Naggarothi! Blood will flow!
Spreading misery. Carnage calls. Kada! Malekith comes. Kada! Advancing! Annihilate them! Slaughter! Moving out! I depart! Forward! Carnage forth!
Okay, so that's decimated that. We're gonna have to... Need you to get in there and attack. Same with you. You hang out for a second because we're gonna... We need Malekith to escape this. He's in a little bit of a position, a little bit of a bad position, but not the worst. We can get him out of here.
Malekith comes, setting forth. Death awaits, advancing, onward.
We're gonna freeze the Black Ark Corsairs.
The Witch King.
So they're gonna get shut up really well.
Chariots! Blood will flow! Dark elves! Onward! To destruction! At once! As you say.
Forgot to adjust their behavior so they wouldn't run immediately. Okay, this is a perfect spot for Burning Head. Let's angle it slightly away from our troops. Nice. We'll have Malekith fly over and use the pestilent, I think it's pestilent breath? Noxious breath. Cast there, they're gonna break there. Let's have him go over there and attack that. That Death Hag should be dead pretty soon.
Malekith, forward, Unith!
Merciless warriors! By Drakira! Blood for Cain! Slash! Kill! By Drakira!
I depart,
Suffering for all!
setting forth.
Chariots!
Adjust your aim.
Dark shards! Dealers in death!
They'll keep trying, but they're gonna fail.
Slaughter them!
Okay, there we go. Alright, so that way we kind of spread the damage a bit evenly. Malekith took a lot of it, but he should be okay. Once I get Soul Stealer, that kind of solves a bit of that problem, because then he can wade into larger groups of enemies and absorb all of their HP into himself, so that's going to be super useful when we eventually get that guy, that spell up online. So something to look forward to in the future episodes. Malekith dealing even more damage, being even more of a badass.
Bow before Malekith.
So now, yeah, we're gonna have to sack him in again.
Take anything of value.
All that value.
Malekith, King of Naggarond.
Can't say no. Let's see. We're gonna go with Daughter of Cain again. Oh my gosh, I misread that. Wow, I misread that. It's harpies and not hydras. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, so I screwed up a little bit here, in that probably the Bloodrack Medusas would have been better instead of the harpies for my army, since I'm not going to have any harpies.
Malicious
But that is
and
entirely my
cruel.
mistake. So we're going to go income from sacking settlements on this guy. Wow, that is it's upsetting how
Give them
how
to
badly I
Cain.
messed that up. Alright, so we'll go back to Malice over here.
Indeed.
I think Pig Barter was taken care of. Yeah.
Claimed for the hag.
So all these lands were taken care of. So what might be my best choice here at the moment. Let's do this and let's build Leatherworks. Upgrade there. I think I'm going to try to get peace with the Rat Men, the Clan
Death
Nation.
mask. Speak, speak, speak. Druki speak much. Snitch only listen here for so long. Snitch cannot.
Okay.
Dreadlord of Naggarond. You think me weak? The ocean awaits.
We're going to move over a little bit.
A vile plan.
By the Lord of Murder.
We'll have Malice move
Time
over and
to
go into raiding
pillage.
stance so that he doesn't take damage.
Lord of the Black Court.
So we've already got Horsemen, Dark Riders with repeater crossbows, a couple of Reaper bolt throwers, so we'll go with a couple more Dark Shards, and some spears to shore up our flanks.
Lord of Naggaroth.
We'll have this guy
Plotting a course.
move this way. Hopefully we don't run into Clan Rictus. I'm trying to move over here to, I think this is Albion right here, and I want to discover Rickharth, so I can potentially recruit him. Let's go depart the north. We'd move over here, but I think there's a few things I want to get in here. Bleed the Meek is definitely going to be useful. And a few of these, like Missile Strength or Reaper Bolt Throwers. Hit and Run, maybe. Ammunition for Dark Shards, that's really going to be useful. And range for Dark Shards. Yeah, there's a few things in here. Weapon Strength and Missile Strength, Dark Shards and Black. And Dread Spears, Dark Shards, Bleak Swords, Black Arc Corsairs, all good stuff. Diplomatic relations with Norska can potentially be good. especially because it involves an income of slave pen and slave market increase. So all good things, all things that we're going to be eventually getting in here. Let's see, let's go with the slave market, and we'll upgrade to the Dark Tower and Rakdos Gorge.
Ever vengeful.
They're raiding, they're
I
raiding.
am Cain's instrument.
Okay. Black Pillar.
The people grow restless.
You're not restless, you're happy enough. You're getting happy anyway. So the Black Tower, let's go ahead and we can't really build much. Yeah, let's not bother. Next turn we're gonna have a lot of income, so let's wait for that. So there's a big army right there. And then Clan Rictus, it looks like, is doing very poorly itself, so I don't think we have to worry about Clan Rictus intercepting us at any point. Yeah, see, they're going to flee, so that's going to allow us to take over the Circle of Destruction and Hag Grief. Looks like they've got a rebellion.
The Witch King of Naggarond will hear you.
No, thank you. Like it's fine to have you up there, Norska, but we're not going to be messing
The
with.
whispers grow louder.
Okay, so I'm able to do this because I'm getting a lot of these Witch King's authority, but I don't think I have really anything to desperately want to spend it on. Let's go to the Circle of Destruction.
Come,
How to resolve this fight,
death.
and occupy.
Claim this place. Merciless.
Okay, so now we're going to work our way down the rest of his magic line and get to Arcane Conduit. We're also going to get Soul Stealer, Doombolt, Magic Reserves, and Earthing. All good things.
They give good service.
Here, let's go with, okay, for which else? Nah. Let's go with Fleet-footed.
Murderous.
I'm
Always.
gonna go over here and get rid of this army real quick.
Stab, fight, kill.
Go ahead and
Kill them all.
build up in the
They are
siege.
adequate.
Favor of Cain. I need 2 points. Plaything of the Queen. Loyalty of new recruits faction wide. Decline rate own faction province. Let's go with Favorite of Cain for now, and then we'll probably
I will flay this traitor myself.
Fervor.
A worthy servant.
So I think Plaything might be useful because the loyalty for new recruits. I really don't want those new recruits revolting on us. Especially since we have to build up their armies and that takes a little while.
Venture forth.
Malevolent Lord.
Okay, let's build this guy here. Those will be built up soon. Let's make sure Naggarond doesn't need anything. Could use that. We want Naggarond upgraded as quickly as possible. Let's build up this gold here. Let's go to Deadwood. No, there was something. Somebody was missing something.
Do not vex
Ah,
us
the Black
further.
Pillar. That's what it was. Yeah. Let's build the watchtowers.
What? Anchors away.
Close, very close. Let's go with. We like income. And the slave market income is going to be really good. This way Norska isn't going to be attacking us anytime soon.
Dreadlord of Naggarond. What now?
Speak, speak, speak. Yes.
Okay, so Eshin wants peace. Finally.
I live.
So now I have to slowly get Malice somewhere. So where is the best question? Maybe we'll try going through here. Not sure what that is. So the Warp Sword of Cain involves a very strong army with reinforcements. I mean, I hesitate even to go against the Circlet of Iron quest because it's so difficult. Well, for now, we'll keep Malice over here.
Tyrant of the Hag.
Black-hearted Dreadlord.
Though what exactly we're going to have him do, I'm not sure. In the Vortex campaign, there's actually it's a lot easier because it's all ocean, so you can just sail around the continent. With this map, it blocks it all. It kind of like puts him in that weird spot where there's not really anything for him to do. And that's where I'm running into a bit of trouble now. So what I might end up having to do is basically disband him and recruit another army. I'd rather not, but there's not really any way I can get around it.
Greatness ascends!
Malicious and cruel.
Just because having these guys down here is next to pointless.
What?
Let's talk. I can kill you later if you say something stupid.
Ready. Move!
Black-hearted. I approve of these dark deeds. Set the sails. Such slaughter awaits.
Let's say I will eventually get cold ones for Malice, since he's going to be a largely cold one based army.
The Druki. Sail, damn you! Set the sails!
Oh, come on. Just gotta discover.
Glorious slaughter. Blood for all.
Lord of the Black Tower. Burn it all.
Crone Hellebrand.
Cain is watching.
And
This
occupy.
place is mine. Hag Queen.
So there's going to be a revolt at Hag Grief, but that's fine. Let's build up the Temple of Cain a little bit. We know there's going to be a revolt there.
I am the Witch King.
We're fine and we're ready for it. Probably going to have to start taking him out next. The, what do they call the Exiles of Nehek?
Are either very brave
Oh, there he is.
or very foolish?
He managed to find me. Let's throw in some trade agreement, military alliance, and we will drop this down to 500. So you're more likely to accept. Okay. Let's go non-aggression, military access, and let's go with a payment of 400. Okay, awesome. Okay, so I've just discovered Rikarth and his faction. So that's going to, I'm hopefully going to be able to confederate him as well so I can get Rikarth into my armies. I'd really like to be able to do that because Rikarth is really cool. I mean, I won't get his beast mechanic, which unfortunate, but no way around that. It looks like somebody just destroyed something down here that
Your words carefully.
I think that was the Venom Glade. I wonder if that was the Skaven that are trying to take over.
A perfect hunting ground.
Sure. Mix those up.
End.
We'll go over and squash this rebellion.
Slash, stab, fight, kill. On the move. Glory to Cain.
Plaything of the Queen, that gives me that extra loyalty.
This worm
Let's
cannot be
do
trusted.
immortality
They
and
serve me well.
immortality.
Behold my beauty.
King of the Druki.
Wonder what happened to the Venom Glade.
Shrouded in darkness.
Really wouldn't surprise me if that's a Skaven outpost now.
Witch King. Glorious carnage.
Close victory.
Come, Druki, to battle.
And
Search it.
sack to get a bunch of
Burn
money.
it. Let none live. Bring me his traitorous head.
And dark magic serrated gale or witch's gaze. This is a magic missile or a vortex. I think the magic missile, since I've already got vortex.
A bloodthirsty fiend.
Let's go keep pillaging. Let's take a look at Naggarond. Naggarond's doing okay. We can upgrade here. Upgrade the slave market. Deadwood, Road of Skulls. Let's upgrade this, and I think I'm gonna turn this into another slave market. Maybe we'll upgrade to the black roads. Because this has got gold and carved obsidian. It's the what was it, the dark roads, or black roads, or whatever. Black roads would actually probably be better. Let's fight reach. Let's upgrade that for the trade resource. Got D because I have a feeling we'll be attacked.
Despair.
Go over there, maybe I can get some goodies out of it.
We honor you, Cain.
Talisman of Preservation, nice, and then Campaign Line of Sight,
Their blood
Magical Drop Chance.
sustains me. Tame the sea.
Okay.
Increase the pace.
Let's have Malice get out of there.
Tyrant of Naggarond. Plotting a course. Anchors away. I admire your darkness. Lord of the Black Court.
I want to just save up for the enormous black arc over here. I'm going to try to go through here and kind of out this way. Slowly but surely we're going to move our way out into the ocean. We're going to have to abandon that black arc eventually. For now we'll reinforce as much as we
In
can.
Naggarond, the weak perish.
So we'll leave all the buildings. Oh, right. I gotta move that black arc back. So we'll have to talk to Rikarth next turn. We might actually be able to get a confederation right away, which would be kind of cool. Just straight away confederation because he realizes how strong we are. Oh, and we forced a rebellion due to all the raiding. Defensive alliance, no thank you. Just stick with what we've got right now. Yeah, so I'll be able to attack them. That's two battles right there.
Your reach grows yet further, great lord.
Nice. Burn it. Burn it all. The Dark Elves were born to rule over others. Strength begets strength, and that strength confers power over the weak. Dominion over those unable to stop them. Any Druki not strong enough to dominate others is fit only for death.
We have a visitor, Rackus.
Oh, cool.
Shall we hear them?
Let's see how many. So he only owns. Looks like Albion. So
I
let's
strongly
just.
suggest you accede to any demand I might make.
Whatever you say, Rikarth. Let's see if I can get him to pay me some money to. Nice. Okay, so now we have Rikarth in our army. Let's see if this is Rikarth.
Supreme
It is
sorceress
not.
of Gron.
So let's see. Lords. How much? So he was wounded in battle. So 8 turns before we get the Beast Lord, Rikarth. Alright, let's see what they've put in here. It's not a bad idea. Like, it's not a bad. I mean, it's kind of bad. Well, the way they do things sometimes. I think you increase my slave income by a bunch. Yeah. So let's generate you as another slaving hub. Let's get rid of this, this, this. This doesn't belong here. This can be upgraded. This doesn't belong here. This doesn't belong here. We need this because that'll give me wins faction-wide. So that'll be really good. We can throw in the outpost garrison. The outpost garrison and the outpost garrison and all of these. I want to go with slave districts instead of the guild halls. You're gonna get this and probably slave pens. Maybe slave districts for all of them. Just because that's more dark shards and we need those dark shards. For this guy, we're definitely getting this, and slave decline, income from slave 50%. Execution blocks, that might be the way to go with it. Yeah. So the question is, do we want 100% income from slaves, or do we want slave decline rate minus 50%? And I think the answer to that is the execution blocks, because we're going to try to offset the decline from the execution blocks with the slave districts.
Unparalleled.
You I can ditch.
Malekith, King of Naggaroth. Fine.
Let's go have our little bit of a battle here.
Merciless host. Attack.
Heal up our guys. Let's go with magical reserves.
A black-hearted rogue.
Pillage.
My
Go to Clarkarond.
Druki, bloody slaughter awaits.
And occupy
Join us.
Clarkarond.
I will flay this traitor myself.
Give her immortality because we forgot to.
Blood Queen of Haganeth.
And you can actually go all the way over to Kargoth Deep because you're going to make your way over to Shroktak Mount. Yes, that's the last.
Cain's priestess.
Oh, come on.
Voyaging.
Ugh. It tells me it can and then it can't. Oh.
The air is
Okay.
thick with murder.
Alright, what do we got? Okay.
Plotting a course. What? We have a deal.
Alright, we're going to move in here.
Sail, damn you.
Upgrade that there.
Of Naggaroth. The ocean awaits.
Fell cargo, upkeep and attrition, nice.
Plotting a course.
And then
Rookie
we
lord.
will
Such slaughter awaits.
let's upgrade this.
This worm cannot be trusted.
Oh god, I didn't even notice all these.
Supreme Sorceress of Grond.
Alright, well, that explains why they were going broke.
Supreme Sorceress of Grond. Black Arts. Supreme Sorceress of Grond.
Tyrant of Naggaroth.
Oh my gosh, you're kidding me. Okay, so this is what happens when you disband a... Let's go with you.
Supreme Sorceress of Grond.
This is what happens when you disband...
This will fail. No.
Sometimes when you disband a
Supreme Sorceress of Grond.
disloyal army, it'll actually...
Sister of the Dark Convent.
hang on, let me just work my way through this. It'll actually spawn
What is this foolishness?
rebellious armies. Since I spawned them over here, I wonder if they'll actually go in. Oh, they're not. They're only...
My time and temper are short.
Yeah, they're only at war with me, of course.
The Black Court is no
So I'll have to get this out of here.
Black-hearted dreadlord.
So... So I'll have to recruit somebody. Death sorceresses. Pretty strong.
Supreme Sorceress of Grant.
Bring me his traitorous head.
Name of power improves Lord's army. Improve lords themselves. Oh, we want this black horror. And it looks like they were turning only lightning strike.
Supreme Sorceress of Grant.
Okay, so from this guy we can actually recruit a little bit. But we want to be careful what we're recruiting because we'll need to recruit quickly.
Your desire?
So I stopped the demolition
Feel my
of this
power.
because that's actually where I'm
Rookie
recruiting all these
sorceress.
guys, and if I were to demolish it while I'm recruiting, it actually messes with some stuff. Okay, so... Well, if they attack these places, they're actually pretty well defended. So...
Lord of the Black Court.
Bewitching.
Well, they might go for the Citadel of Lead, but there's nothing we can do about that. It's almost better.
Past words. You know.
What do they want? Peace? No thanks. I'll probably destroy you. It's almost better to have the armies that they were there to die than to disband them. Because if I let them die, at least they wouldn't be revolting right now, and I wouldn't have to deal with them. Because I foolishly allowed them to keep living. They've revolted and are going to be threatening to attack.
Your destruction will bring me
No non-aggression pact. I'm taking over all the elves.
shattered corpse to
But it looks like they're going to declare war and probably come attack Albion, so eventually all the high elves are going to be declaring war on me pretty soon, I think. So it might be a good idea to start moving towards Ulthuan, regardless of whether or not my south... I mean, my south is relatively secure. No military alliance. Yeah, they're gonna try to catch this guy out. So I'm gonna have to take him maybe to the Isle of Wights to keep him safe. Maybe to the Citadel of Lead. I think that was yeah, that was her What was it? It was like a regional rating units recruited. It was loyalty crisis. This was her loyalty crisis that we were just doing, and we managed to get her back into being loyal. Okay, let's actually go to the regional rating and see if we can't figure out where they're rating. Okay, so we're gonna go
Lord of the Black Tower, the true king.
Mistress of Harganeth. Seeking victims. Guided by Cain. Advancing.
Gods of Druki. With the wind! By Cain. Dreadlord of Naggarond.
This is probably as far as Admiral Leech is going to be able to go while they're even in the...
Black-hearted Dreadlord.
Darkheart is yours. The way is open.
Dreadlord of Naggaroth.
Okay, so I won't be able to get into the Citadel of Iron.
We have a deal.
The best I can do is keep
I
providing them
approve of these
support.
dark deeds.
And throw some dark shards in there. How long does that take? 2. I should be able to make it. I don't think the olive whites will be able to make it, though. We'll no, let's not bother. We'll put the outpost garrison here. It'll be a lot more useful there. That's Clarkaron, we don't really mind. What we have to do is get rid of these Skaven. We're bugging us over here. Okay. Let's see where their forces decide to go. Looks like, yeah, Clan Rictus is gonna run. Fine by me. The rebellions are going to be the most difficult to deal with right now.
What brings you before the Lord of the Black Tower?
Defensive, no thank you. I don't want to be... So Norsca is going to get themselves into a lot of wars because they're going to get a lot of wars declared on them, so I don't want a defensive alliance with them because they will drag me into a lot of extra war. This elven army is also going to cause me problems, and yeah, so most of Ulthuan
I am Malekith.
is probably going to start declaring war on me. Albion is kind of their prime target for at the moment. So we're gonna have to try to defend ourselves as much as possible.
What brings you before the Lord of the Black Tower?
I don't know how well it's going to work, but we'll have to see.
Choose your words carefully.
I mean, if they're so into war, they could just go start declaring war on things. Okay.
goddess forbids it. Beyond compare.
Dread Lord of the Druki. A vile plan.
Who seeks me? My visions predict failure.
A black-hearted rogue.
So it's not impossible. I don't have that many spells at my disposal.
You waste my time.
She might.
This will fail. No. Sorceress of the Dark Convent. What is this foolishness? Dark power.
Artillery might be just enough to our advantage that we can eke out a victory here. Especially since we've also got the support of the Black Ark.
Chosen of Hecate.
Very well.
We're gonna have Malekith move south.
Carnage awaits. Destruction and slaughter.
Mistress of Arganeth, take their poultry.
And we're gonna go ahead and do those puzzles. So we're looking for those that don't match. So we got a match there, a match there, a match there, and a match there. So this is the only non-matching block. Heartseeker. Okay.
Crone.
Malice Darkblade.
If I must.
Let's go take a look at the Desolation of Nagash. I'll search the
Treasures
ruins.
and power.
Oh, these might take me a little bit of time here. So we know that. Okay, actually this one's pretty easy. So this one can't be a 1, 3, or 4. So it has to be 2, and it can't be yellow, or it can't be purple, red, or blue, so it's got to be yellow, so yellow 2. Organ Merchant, nice.
Cain's dripping hafts. Make this a wasteland.
Voyaging.
I'm not going to be able to get close enough to help.
Sorceress.
I could throw some Mornfang cavalry in there. Just to kind of... Yeah, I think I have to.
Scream for me.
Just to make sure my strength overwhelms. Let's see, these guys cause fear. Let's make them cause terror too. Then weapon strength, real reduction, missile strength. Actually, let's go with the artillery. So it's death magic, and she's got soul blight. Whereas I've only got aspect the Dread Knight, and I've got upgraded soul blight. But I've also got this, which is a really good anti-infantry spell. So I should be able to take her out without too much difficulty. So we're going to leave this one here for now, and we're going to return to it in the next episode. So I'd like to thank everybody for watching, and we will see you for this fight in the next episode. Have a good one.